What?
There we go. We're good. Go ahead.
I don't see it.
Armor. Armor.
it's live.
Red
It's right
armor.
now.
There it is.
You good?
Oh, Gucci.
Chambercast.
Yeah, it's gonna be what's. Oh man, I couldn't find anything for you.
Hey! Oh, I recognize that armor. I know the guy who made that fucking... At least the Gary's Mod version.
That's the Gary's Mod version, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, I know the guy who made the Gary's Mod version of that armor. Yes. I've been doing Gary's Mod since 2009.
Oh, dang, dude.
Yes, summer of 2009. I did the Gary's Mod Halo roleplay for quite a few years because it was just a fun way to do some voice acting practice. Reach armor...
I did the same thing, actually.
Well, the Reach armor that everybody uses is not my favorite armor, but it's what everybody uses, you know?
That character you saw was a character I might make it a book. I'm not sure
Hey, listen, everybody has fun with their own kind of stuff, you know? Personally speaking, I also did a lot of the pack design for commission.
Yeah.
Custom models, custom skins, custom player stuff and whatnot. And a lot of, hey, I'll do the modeling and the texture work. You turn it into a player model, sell it for like $80, and then I'll get my like $20 commission off you.
Well, yeah.
We sell a cheap reskin. Somebody sells it. Guy sells it like 5 or 6 times to different servers, and then boom.
Alright. Is that better? Hold on, let me... Okay.
My voice echoes.
Yeah, Noodle.
Oh, no.
Alright, how's it going now, Noodle?
Oh, no.
Yeah, I'm fucking something.
Let me see if it's on my end, then.
Alright, I fixed it.
I thought you were going to say that we fixed it by me shutting off my audio for a second there.
Yeah.
But yeah, Gary's Mod is definitely a wonderful place. It was. Was. Not so much anymore, but it was a wonderful place once upon a time for good old-fashioned just sit around and practice. Hey, Grizzy.
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, you're here too?
Yes,
Well, since we're both here, I think we should talk about something.
Oh, what shall we talk about?
How we're going to conquer the surface world!
Ah, yes, let's conquer the surface world. The
Yes!
puny humans.
Conquer the puny humans with bees! Ha 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 ha!
Bees and child obesity.
The bees make the honey, and the honey makes the obesity!
Fun.
That's where obesity comes from, right? It comes from honey?
Yes. Strictly honey.
From the bottom dwellers in the Earth's surface.
Yeah, exactly.
Sounds
From
similar
underneath
to
the
Frank
Earth's surface.
Welker when he did Megatron.
Megatron!
Yeah, like Grizzy was.
Yes!
Megatron.
It's I, Lord Megatron!
I always thought it was more like Starscream's like,
Lord Megatron.
Starscream!
Oh, you actually
I
saw
am
like Steve Blum.
Starscream.
You know Steve Blum when he did Starscream and Transformers Prime.
Yeah.
yeah.
Grizzy, you have that spot on, dude.
Oh, perfect.
No! It's not been fixed! Apparently, John's microphone, other John, not me, is picking up my voice!
Lord Megatron, what do we do? He's having technical difficulties.
The first step is to destroy everything!
Let me see.
Listen, I'm not saying that my voice is too powerful. CUNY livestream.
Oh my.
I'm thinking it, but I'm not saying it.
Like every professional in the industry.
Yeah, I'm talking bad about you behind your back, not to your face, Chief.
Yeah.
Like, no, sometimes, like, I'll audition for projects, right, that I'm kind of interested in, and then I'll meet the project director. And then I know for a fact, I know when I like someone and when I don't like someone like first meeting.
Oh, and that's why you hate me.
No, I like you. No, if I
Yeah,
hated
no,
you,
I like
wanna
you.
know
As
what's
he's
funny?
just like
You
on
wanna
his
know-
on his phone texting, just Chief, what the fuck have you done to me?
wow, dude, how the fuck do you know I'm on my phone texting?
Wow,
Oh boy.
it's my special talent.
Oh my.
Let me see. So I'm looking at the project still. Narrator, deep, wise, older. Yes.
Okay, you want to know a good one? This is from one of the websites I actually pay to be a member of, and for
Oh.
the sake of me continuing to be a member of it, I will not read out the name of the site.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, 500,000 lines. Let's play. Guess how much they're offering. 500,000 lines.
Not-
How much cash do you think they're offering?
Not a good.
$10.
Okay. $10 is closer than what it should be. $50.
Oh my god.
$50 fucking dollars. And I'm just sitting here like, you realize that doesn't even cover the website's commission, right?
Right.
For 500,000 lines.
I'm just sitting here like, yeah, it's an audiobook, right? And they're just thinking, oh, you do one take and go. No, that's an audiobook. That's like 12 fucking hours of audio if I speed through it and take like one fucking take. No, that's an audio. That's like 12. That's without me doing any acting. That's without me doing any gravitas. Without me doing any sort of care into the project. Without putting my heart and soul into this stuff. Just throwing it out the door, and it still would not be worth $50.
That is painful to hear. What the hell? 12
Like,
hours of your life. 12 hours straight. Just one
Yeah,
shot.
they're expecting it to take
$50.
about 12 to
One shot,
13
one
hours.
kill.
I'm
Ev-
sorry. Well, as I've said before, like, okay, so
And these
audiobooks
people-
audiobooks are a little bit cheaper than like video games and whatnot because it's an
Right.
audiobook. You know what I mean?
I mean, they're
Yeah.
fun.
They're fun,
Yeah.
they're good, and they're decent money if you're working with a good studio. Now, some of the most fun I've ever had working on audiobooks is when we were doing team audiobooks, where you're basically doing it less as a proper audiobook and more as an audio drama that just happens to be a book. But hot damn, do people undervalue the audiobook?
I know. I fucking love the audiobooks, especially when Steve Downs does his audio special audio clips. I wish he did an entire one, but
Yeah.
he
Sir,
knows.
I'm
his
sorry, give
stuff's
me a moment here.
lovely.
You're asking me to do this audiobook, yes? And you're going to sell it. Okay, so
Yes.
how much are you planning to sell this on Audible? All right. Okay, so what you're saying is my time recording this for you is worth 10 copies of this book. Okay. Now put that into perspective and understand why I think your offer is bullshit.
It's like I'm the only
Jesus
only one
Christ.
here doing voice act work for free right now.
No, I'm doing it for free.
No,
I
you
do it
are.
for free I do it for free because it's still my passion, even though I'm working in it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. I mean, there are several like projects that I just want to see flourish and that are going to be free.
Oh yeah, same here. I'm in a project with Transformers. It's a stop motion, and the guy's wanting to remake and redo like The Last Night because it's not a good. He wanted to change it up, and I was auditioning for Hot Rod. All the
Yeah.
other auditions were great. He said,
Great.
"Don't
They
do
were
a stereotypical French accent." Another guy fucking did a stereotypical French
Oh, a stereotypical French accent.
Oh.
Yes. So, like,
Oh.
legitimately, one of my favorite things in the world to do is you pick one where you know that there's a decent script that's been written
Mhm.
out of love, but it's written by someone who's a little bit young, who's not got the talent pool, and who's not got the interest from the community at large. You know what I mean? Where it's going under the radar, it's been rated poorly by the community. It's a project that's not going to go anywhere. And so I'll just go and I'll apply for 3 or 4 roles. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
And of course, I'll get every single one of them and I'll act my heart out. And that for me is the best thing in the world because you get to see that little smile. you get to like feel the joy that somebody who thought their project was just going to fail completely.
Oh.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
I thought I blue screened for a second.
Same here. I thought my stream just went shit. I'm like, oh fuck.
Now you see why I don't usually use this microphone for
Anymore.
dealing with non-work related things. Let's say that. No, this microphone's beautiful, but
Mhm.
the method that I use to get it to be picked up sometimes leads to some glitches.
Right.
So sorry, my bad.
Yeah, Noodle just was like, oh.
Oh,
She's the only one talking in the stream.
oh no. Sorry,
Oh.
where was I? I was in the middle of a ramble there.
Yeah, you were.
But basically, just being able to pick something that looks like it's going to fall apart, playing 3 or 4 roles that had 0 auditions, and you've got like an hour left on the clock before it shuts down, playing those characters, putting your heart into it, and seeing something finished, even if it's terrible. Yeah, I'm not happy to put my name on those, but you know what? Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Shit, some content.
Well, it's more than
Just sit-
content. It's helping
yeah.
out somebody who's at least trying to get started.
I mean, I'm kind of a voice actor. If I see something that I'm interested in, I'm just not going to be a voice actor. I'm going to help out with story stuff like that because I am a writer. I am writing, and love doing it.
Oh, I'm a writer too. Milk,
Yeah.
eggs, cheese, yogurt.
But the horrible how I started voice acting was through Halo Machinima. Did that for
Oh
like
no.
2 years, and what's interesting about Halo Machinima is once you do one gig, you're not gonna be looking for it. People are gonna be looking for you. And I got used to like people like small kids trying to get me like, hey, can you do Master Chief for this and that, and
Hey, could you do Master Chief in my video?
mainly
'Cause-
projects that are not following lore, because if you don't follow lore, you're not gonna get anywhere. Like there's people that try and not follow it, and it's just gonna dig themselves in a hole and they can't get out of it. So I usually look for that. It's like it's lore accurate, stuff like that. Not scared to involve characters with other canon characters, all that stuff. It's just what it was mostly. It was a journey because it's like every time, like let's say I'm playing fucking Halo, boom, who's this fucking rando? Hey, can you voice act for me? I'm like, dude, I already have 10 other people asking me to voice act for them. Kind of don't want to deal with you.
Well, here's one thing that I've learned, at least in my time, is that I don't have the luxury personally of turning down gigs usually.
Yeah. Turn down a
Well-
gig, goodbye water,
Yeah.
goodbye food.
Hey, goodbye food, goodbye water. And there is one type of gig I will turn down. And that is the adults only video game gig.
Oh boy, NSFW, I fucking knew it.
NSFW.
Yeah,
You've got to pay me a lot to get me involved in that, and I'm going to be using a pseudonym. You're not going to attach that to my main name. Have I ever done those before? Officially, no. And you'll not find my name attached to any of them. Oh, those are projects and a half.
I mean, you could make money off of it. Real good money.
There is money, but you have to realize that if you're doing those,
People are gonna
that's what
fucking
you're
look
doing.
at you.
no, that is what you're doing.
Yeah. Ouch.
You're going to be stuck with that, and that's basically all you're going to be doing.
Also, Noodle says, I'm here because I care for my friends and support my boys. Thank you.
Also,
Oh
John,
my God.
what do you think is a good rate per line for
Good rate.
voice
Well, I'm
acting?
glad you asked because actually, a wonderful guide that is available on the Voice Acting Club and the Voice Actors Guild that
Uh
Nope.
oh. If we do another podcast, people are like, "Oh, there goes John's mic again." It's like,
yeah, that's just the generic. Luckily, I'm fairly quick on the uptake.
yeah,
when it comes
you're
to
fucking
fixing
quick
this.
on that one.
But the simple fact of the matter remains that there are wonderful guides all across the spectrum for these things. I've never been fantastic at picking up my own rates, right?
Mm.
Because I am one of those guys who's just, hey, okay, you're offering, I take it. I grind, because the best way I can try to find work is to get enough that I can get the attention of an agent
Mm.
so that I don't have to do that. You know what I mean?
I didn't expect we would get 4 viewers that quickly. Wow.
Yeah. No, it's just for this project, they're asking me to include my rates, and I really don't have any rates. If
Well,
anything,
and the thing is, there, like I said, there are a few decent guides out there. I know that the Voice Actors Guild, I think it is, has some good. Which also, it never ceases to amuse me how their anagram is VAG. Let me actually grab the rates that they recommend real quick. I'm pretty sure I can share these just fine.
I feel like, because I was gonna be in a comic dub for Beastars. I auditioned. At the time, I didn't have this microphone, so I knew I wasn't gonna get anywhere, like nowhere. And I did a Legoshi for understudy, and I'm honestly impressed at how it came out. But that was like how I got, because I put down voice acting after machinima work for a long time. I kind of just stopped because I didn't needed to breathe, needed that room.
Well, it's perfectly understandable because
Yeah.
that stuff can wear you down after a while.
That and the drama that ensues with it. Most of the projects I'm in have a lot of drama. Example was the one where I did my shit, got kicked for it, even though I wasn't all the way out there.
Ah, no, my audio balancing.
This is going good. Hey, Noodle,
I
how's...
am the most professional person in the world.
Oh, right now, yeah. Noodle, good question. What is the quality? Because I'm seeing 480p for me right now.
480. Turn that shit down to 144, man.
144. Oh my gosh. Goodness gracious. Yeah, I'm getting like 480p. What is your quality? Like 180? 720? Okay.
Yeah, I know I've got a list here. Ha! It looks like they removed that post from there. So, but yeah, basically the best help I can give in pricing is check it what the market is generally asking for similar work. Try to match what the market's offering. Look
Right.
at what other people are making in general for a similar skill level to what you offer. Try to feel things out. Try to feel for what's going on. That's at least how I've made things so far. Is it good advice? Probably not.
No.
Am I ever giving good advice?
I mean, the first
Probably
advice-
not.
The first advice you gave me was like, "Hey, buy $1,000 microphone."
Dude, I never said I was good at advice. I said that, hey, listen, if you've got the stuff, sure, go for it.
Go for it,
That's
man.
what I did. I just start going for it, then I keep going for it. And if I fail, well, at least I failed on my feet.
Yeah, I think Grizzy went to go do something real quick.
Oh, well, that's fine.
Yeah.
I was talking over him constantly anyway.
I know the sound quality isn't going to be bad. I'm worried about
Bah,
video. 'Cause
stop
people-
obsessing over it. As long as it's not roboting out, we should be fine. There we go. Alright, so there's different tiers of rates that are available on the rate list for the Voice Actors Club, which has a number of different bits of information. I'm going to be posting those inside the chat for future viewers and whatnot. This list is not a definitive list of rates, however, this has been what's been able to get me work in the past. And gives exactly, general ideas, right? Because you
Right.
can see that a lot of these, it's like $3 to $4 per line for like a suggested general thing, mid-tier, low tier. You've got general different rates. I think that this will give you a good idea of what the community believes these projects are worth in general.
Mm-hmm.
There's non-union rates, of course, and union rates. I don't personally ever recommend signing with a union because the unions are... I can't say that without getting a union hit marker on the back of my head, but you know what I want to say, anyone who's ever worked with them.
Uh-oh. There it goes. Is it like a cord issue, or...
I believe it's a cord issue. The only problem is right now to replace the cord, I don't think. Give me a sec here. I will see.
Yeah, because my stand helps keep my cord in, so I can't really relate to that. Then again, I like fiddling with my stand to make me feel comfortable using this mic. Take this off. Sound quality should be a lot better. Set that on. All right.
I return.
Welcome. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Somebody-
First of all, we'd like to welcome to the show the wonderful and incredible Grizzy.
Welcome back.
No, legitimately, it's not a problem with the microphone or the cable. It's a problem with my interface.
Ah, okay.
Mm,
Not the
Um,
digital audio interface that I'm using, my Universal
chat's
Audio
going ham,
Apollo
dude.
Twin.
yeah,
It's-
but
Shit.
sorry, John. I might have to be leaving in a few because
Sadly.
I have to work on some stuff.
That's all right.
Ah.
You could always come back when you're ready.
And that's all right, too, because I've been constantly talking over you anyway,
Welcome
as
to
I
the
keep saying.
Welcome to the chat, Kieran Hurd. Sorry if I butcher your name. To the chat.
Welcome to the chat, and today's chat, we're going to be talking about some random nonsense, talking over each other constantly, and having a cavalcade of mic mess-ups. Because that's how it happens when you get three professionals in a room who aren't that professional.
I wouldn't even
Nope.
call myself a professional voice actor.
Have you ever been paid?
No.
Okay, then I wouldn't call you professional either.
Yeah.
When you get that first paycheck, congratulations, you've been actually paid, so you're technically a professional.
Technically.
Wonderful.
I would just call
I've
me
only been,
experienced.
I've only been paid once.
Man,
Am I a
this-
professional?
I mean, technically. And then there's me, who's,
legit, actually a professional voice actor.
legit actually a professional who makes a living off this stuff. So we've got one professional, an amateur, and technically a professional. So we got the 3 different levels. It's great. These are the 3 different possible levels. There's no level above me. Don't go looking. Actually, Kieran brings up a wonderful point with the comment about with a voice like that I think
Oh.
a lot of people don't really get.
Yeah.
Do you guys know the old argument of the voice doesn't matter?
Yeah,
I get that a lot.
it's
too.
more. It's just
Well, you know why you get that, right? Because it's true.
Yeah, it is.
There's actually, this is something that you'll be told again and again in the industry, and a lot of people will pay a lot of money to be told this over and over again. But you could have the worst sounding voice in the world, right? And as long as you have the 3 keys of voice acting, you'll be able to get work all the fucking time. You know what those 3 keys are? Come on, I know Grizzly's got to know them.
Emotion.
Nope.
Fuck.
Chief, you're batting 0 for 3. I'm throwing you slow balls, and you're just like wildly swinging in a circle. Captain Keys. No, not
Sir.
Captain Keys.
I fucked up.
Chief, mind telling me why you're staying silent?
I don't know shit, sir.
No, not pitch tone accent. It is availability, quality, reliability.
I was gonna say quality.
Now, availability is when they give you that phone call, no matter whether it's 3 in the morning, 5 at night, 10 in the morning, the middle of your lunch break, you are available for that voice acting job. Whatever time it is, you are available.
Yeah, John told me.
Availability.
John told me he had to wake up at like 3 a.m. in the morning to do a gig.
I've done that like 6 or 7 times.
Yeah.
It's kind of miserable.
I mean, technically, I
The
already-
next one,
do that
quality,
too.
is not referring to the quality of voice, it's the quality of your setup.
Oh yeah, that's
You're
like,
recording. Yeah.
that's the
Sorry,
first
go ahead.
thing I was worried about when I was getting back. I didn't have a good mic. I didn't have a lot of sound suppression.
The
which I
most
do now.
important thing is going to be in this order: microphone, interface, studio. Do you know why I list the studio last? Because you can, if you have a closet, you can just load it up with different cloth and get a rough working studio fairly cheap. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can make a do-it-yourself studio, but you really, really want to get the best possible mic for the job. And after you've got your best possible mic, you want to get your best possible interface to make use of that mic. And after you've got the interface, you want to get the best possible studio to make use of both of those, because you're getting the quality that makes your availability rise up. Because now you're available anytime they need you, and you've got the quality to provide exactly what they need you to provide. And the last one is reliability. You need to be reliable
Uh-oh.
so that people say I every single time before the deadline.
Yeah. Dang, Grizzy, you're getting a lot of freaking compliments, dude. You're the star of the
for
show.
what?
Well, I mean,
Apparently
Grizzly
you're
is
what
the
here?
show.
You got the deep voice out of the group.
No, here's the thing with my voice, my natural deep voice. I don't want to just be known as that guy with a deep voice. I hate being typecasted for deep voice characters. it's annoying. I'd rather like have a wide range, and I do have a wide range.
Like, I can really sound young if I want to, you know?
Or I
And
can.
And I could sound
sorry.
deep.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead, John. That was basically my point.
Yeah,
I was just
he's-
gonna say that really, you know the difference between me speaking now high pitched and me speaking low pitched. I'm drinking cold water right now, and if I want to speak in a low pitch, I'll loosen my shoulders, slack myself down in my chair, get hot water, drink hot or warm water. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You drink cold water when you want a nice higher pitched voice. You sort of body a bit, because you'll notice even when I'm just doing that, I'm speaking in the exact same manner, but you'll notice as I tense up my body more, my voice naturally goes up a bit.
Yeah.
And then when I really loosen up the body and just sort of get that sort of stoner positioning,
Hmm.
I can talk in the exact same voice. Nothing has changed in the positioning of my throat or anything else, just my body.
And thank you, Kieran. I appreciate it.
And I
So,
think,
Chief, you're really good at the Master Chief voice.
Yeah,
Grizzy,
I am.
if you make use of those sort of things with your range, because your range is already way better than mine.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know what I mean? You make
thank
use of
you.
some of those little tips, you're gonna have a lot better shot at a lot of this stuff.
You might even
Thank
be.
you, senpai.
I'm already doing like a comic dub, and I already am doing like 5 other positions because I got flexibility.
For me and my sort of thing, it's not really. I don't have a lot of the vocal range.
Oh, yeah.
I don't. I have emotional range.
I mean, you can sound like David K. Megatron, dude.
I do. I can.
It's like the first thing you fucking did when I met you. It's like
I know, right?
Yes.
It's great. I've got different sort of just Megatron things.
Chief, you should voice a scav. Suka. There you go.
Well, you know, so I was actually one of my favorite moments. I was an understudy for one of the Psychos.
What?
You know, those kind of guys who were talking about making you into a meat puppet!
Oh boy.
Those sort of.
Play the beat, feel the burning.
Feel the burning! Yes! I feel it, Grizzy! Don't you?
Stick your
And-
dick in fire.
Yeah, you stick your dick in fire. That's great. Did you just do a line of Angel? No. What I do to get those sort of crazy
Grizzy
voices,
does
right?
that though.
No, I do Angel Doe's voice. Yeah.
And again, it's all about positioning of your body, and a lot of people don't understand this with voice acting.
Oh yeah, I got that too. Sometimes when I'm laying down, I can do other voices.
Sorry, I had to
standing
snort some
up.
coke there. My bad.
Yeah, feel that.
With voice acting, it's how you're throwing your body weight around and moving yourself about. Throw yourself into the lines, move yourself about in the lines. And speaking of lines, sorry.
I'm gonna
Anyway.
post this stream in House of Mang real quick. Because Narissa, my boss, said do it there. I'm gonna do it.
And then I can have other professional voice actors come in and go, "Hey, listen, John, buddy, you're completely wrong on every bit of advice you're giving. Shut up and go away." And then I can go like, "Okay."
I don't feel proud of myself.
I was
don't feel
saying
proud
me,
of
John.
myself.
You're Chief. I'm John. He's Grizzy.
I know. I fucking changed my name because of that. Because we had that same damn problem when you joined the call and we went, what?
Yeah, we
What?
both went what?
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, I've been John for
Longer than I have.
yeah,
Way longer.
probably longer than you've been alive, but still.
I'm gonna abuse everybody.
I'm gonna abuse everything. Everything and everyone.
Charles Xavier.
But yeah, no, when it comes to like my voice, I do a lot of stuff when I'm in the actual booth. Like
Oh, yeah.
I have my DIY fucking blanket booth right next to me.
It's like
and
Mod
whenever
One's
I
Out
record
style.
stuff, yeah,
He
and
would,
I always
Sorry for
just like when I'm recording shit, I move around, like I act with my body as well, because certain actions sort of help a certain voice flow better. Like, how do I, for example, like whenever I like audition for like an orc character, I always fucking love the Lord of the Rings orcs with a fucking
the
Cockney
Orc
accent.
yes.
Yeah, the Cockney accents or whatever that they have. Freaking the thing that helps me do that voice is I hunch over even when I'm standing. It's like square the shoulders out, and then I jump my jaw out.
And when I do that all together, it brings out this kind of voice inside of me.
Imagine that in fucking Warhammer, dude. It'd be fucking
Oh,
hilarious.
speaking of Warhammer, that's a fun place for getting your
Oh yeah.
getting
they-
your basics. And I know nobody's gonna be impressed, but I have done for years my lovely orc voice. And the thing about being an orc is that really, when you're doing a 40k orc, there's a lot of that just throwing your shit around.
Oi, great, pink skin. I'll be flaying your bones later and feeding the rest of my dogs.
I know what you're talking about over there, boy. Hey, stompers, get stomping! And I've actually been paid to do that for mods before, because that kind of stuff, if you can get that right, and you can get it reliably right, there's a lot of people who pay you for a good orc voice.
Oh yeah.
Oi, stompers, get the stomping.
Stompers, get stomping! The rest of you get the docker!
I mean, when it comes to like Warhammer, it's kind of the opposite of Halo. The lore is like a complicated mess, but the content that you can get involved with is a lot funner than Halo Machinima. I can tell you that.
Hey, listen, stop talking shit on Halo Machinima. Listen.
Bro,
Listen, you're
talking
just
so
talking
much
about you're just
shit.
talking shit on Halo Machinima because that's the only thing I can get into right now.
It's heresy, man. Fuck.
Did someone mention heresy?
Oh, no.
Did someone say heresy?
I
Look at the
believe
Space
he
Marine.
did.
Hold on, wait a minute. I got the voice for this. Let me just find it. Here it is.
Did someone say heresy?
You sound like a
I got a terrible one that may hurt ears a little bit. Oh,
sound like a custodian. Also, welcome to the chat, Ferret.
no, see, he's Chief now, and I'm John. And that's Grizzy, and we've confused everything and mixed
Oh, yeah.
everything up in a big old bowl.
I live to serve the Emperor.
Sounds like he got
I
stuck
love,
in a well.
Oh, okay, you know what? Just for that, I'm pulling out the freaking dreadnought.
Now there is one of these that I've got. There is one that I've got that is way too complicated from behind the scenes for what it sounds like in front of the scenes.
Mhm.
And that would be my AM simulator.
Welcome to the chat.
And that would be this one.
Oh, what?
As you can hear, it's a lot more simpler on the front than it actually is. We've got 3 A-16s coming in your 6. Everybody, get down! Covering fire!
This gives me deja vu of the freaking 80s, dude. It's
Hey
cool.
John, you're fucking dog shit. 1v1 me.
Whoa, dude! Your mom, totally sucks cocks, bro!
Wow, I fucked your mom yesterday, motherfucker!
Wow, I can't believe what the fuck, dude? You fucking asshole! What the fuck, dude?
It's Beanie.
Man, this guy's a total jerk. He's sitting over there talking about my mom, and nobody talks about my mom like
no,
that.
please! Let me keep playing Mom! Mom!
You sound like Louis from like 2016.
Hi, I'm Louie. Nice to meet you.
Gosh.
I want to play Grand Theft Auto.
Oh, now it's just Elmo.
Elmo wants to play Grand Theft Auto, but
Elmo
Elmo
wants to
loves
shank
Grand Theft
somebody.
Auto is mean. I'ma fuck your mom.
Yes. Carl Weezer with a radio. Hey, Jimmy, you want to join Antifa?
Hey, Jimmy, are you gonna eat that croissant?
Croissant.
Croissant?
Spoke's singing.
Dude, I honestly, I gotta say, some of the voice acting in Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius is amazing.
Never put three.
Oh yeah,
Never put three voice
friggin-
actors in one spot. This is what happens.
I'm sorry, you said yourself you're not a professional. Never put two voice actors and one chef.
Fuck you.
I was gonna say, wasn't the voice of Carl Weezer the same guy who did Yakko?
Yeah,
So
I think so.
Yeah, that's what always amazes me. Like, I can
Yeah.
hear Yakko, and it's such a different voice in comparison to Carl Weezer.
Oh, man.
man.
Google this real quick. Rob Paulson.
Rob Paulson.
Yeah, Rob
March-
Paulson.
March 11th, 1956. He
Also,
voice acted Raphael in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in 1987.
which one?
Yeah, he
Oh,
voiced
the
Raphael. That was right.
Middle-aged mutant ninja turtles.
Middle-aged mutant ninja turtles.
Turtles in a half shell. Turtle power. They're a teenage fighting team. Yeah. Ooh, firepower.
Fuck yeah.
God. Nowadays, when it comes to voice acting, because I do comic dubs and shit for people, or record whatever
Yes.
they need for different projects, and I'm in the Has-Been Hotel community. So
Oh
now
no, you poor bastard! Oh no!
I mean, I enjoy being in the community, but now I'm sort of like the discount angel dust for almost everything.
By the way, general plea from a man who has way too much time on his hands and not nearly enough work to fill that time. If anybody needs a voice actor, you know.
Yeah.
I have that same problem.
If you need a voice actor that can sound like Snake from Metal Gear Solid, I'm
Master
here.
Chief.
Yeah, no, don't hire me because I'm terrible at that.
Colonel, I'm trying to sneak around,
The
but
chat's
I'm dummy
freaking out
thick.
right now. Without Beanie.
Hey, you. Listen.
Hey,
Yeah,
what
you.
gonna
The one
do?
who's sneaking around in the middle of my field. You might be going around trying to think you're hyper stealthy, but I can hear the clap of your ass cheeks. And I've got a 357 round with your
Oh.
name on it.
Dude, you remind me of fucking that farmer from Dragon Ball Z on the first few episodes. You just like went
I'm gonna shoot you with my gun.
You're on my land, boy.
my
Not
weed.
You're
wrong.
on
You're
my
mine.
land. Listen, I'm like Pa Kent, and you're that space alien boy.
I'll make myself a millionaire off of ye.
I'm gonna make myself a millionaire. One ass slap at a time.
I'm here to kick ass and chew gum.
I'm here to chew ass and kick gum, and I'm all,
And I'm all
out
out of ass.
Oh, and there's the original delivery of that line. Hello, I am here to kick ass and chew gum, and I am all out of gum. No, that's actually the original delivery
It
of the
is.
line. It's from
Is
They
that-
Live.
Is that serious? Oh my god.
Yes, that's how the line was originally delivered before Duke Nukem took it. No, because he's walking into a bank and he's about to murder a bunch of people.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
He's got a 12 gauge shotgun and he sees who's an alien with these special sunglasses, and he's just got his shotgun and he's
okay, I
walking into a
remember, I
bank
fucking
to
remember.
murder the fuck out of a bunch of unarmed civilians.
Yeah, I know.
And he's just, I am here to kick ass and chew gum. And he cocks his shotgun, and I'm all out of gum.
I fucking remember that. I saw that.
And he
on
just
the-
starts gunning down unarmed people as
I
they're
saw-
running around.
I saw the video on YouTube. Didn't watch the movie, but I saw it on YouTube randomly once.
Dude, I've watched the movie, and it is still such a good movie to this day.
Uh,
And Rowdy Roddy Piper is still amazing.
I'm about to watch this scene right now.
Noodle said, "My favorite voice that Chris can do has to be the Marauder from Dude Eternal."
From Dude Eternal?
Doom
I can only
Eternal.
really do that voice with like an actual mod attached to it. It's a lot harder.
Well,
I don't
listen,
know
if
how
you can't do
Ed
it
Bosco did
naturally,
it.
then you can't do the voice.
Edward Bosco did that?
Yeah, but he didn't do it with like natural. They added filters to that shit.
Oh, lucky fucker. Gotta...
Starscream! No! This isn't a Megatron voice! It's horrible! Everything's
Bosco.
terrible!
So Ed Bosco's in so much shit. It's terrifying.
Oh yeah. He was
He's
he was Soundwave in the Netflix special for Transformers.
he's Alistair, Husband Hotel. He was in several Nintendo commercials.
We would like to play.
We like to pray.
I love that commercial so much. And the best part is I'm probably going to get an angry text from somebody if they ever see this live stream. Who's going to be like, "Hey, so I saw this live stream you were on with so and such, and could you never do that again?" And I'm going to be like, "Sure, boss, don't worry." And then I'm going to do it again anyway.
Also, seriously, hun, you have not heard me do the Marauder voice in a hot minute. I've been doing nothing but has-been shit for like the past 2 weeks. Ow. Oh my god.
So you are stuck in the has-been hotel sphere?
For comic dubs and shit, yeah.
Right now I'm
But
doing
professional
social
work,
media.
doing professional work, I just go on Twitter, find all that shit there. I don't like voices.com, and I don't like casting call anymore.
I was on voices.com for a hot minute, paying, of course. I was on Rabbit or whatever the hell it was. It was something like that. I've been on a fair few of these just because when you're doing this stuff professionally and you need to find the work,
Yeah. Also, thank Christ, I just saw this tweet. Fucking Mike Pollock is gonna still be Dr. Eggman. Thank fucking Christ.
Oh, well, hey,
Oh,
at
yeah.
least we get to keep somebody.
At least, fuck,
We
they got
didn't
rid
get
of
to
so
keep
many.
Peter Cullen in fucking Netflix.
Now, well, you
No.
guys get to do all these fun voices. Do you know what I normally get? What's my bread and butter voice that I get paid to do on a regular basis?
Please tell me, what is your bread and butter
Alright,
voice?
I will show you my bread and butter voice. Let me get into position. Now, you see, on a day-to-day basis, the understandability of a situation is reliant on a worker's three main aspects. Those aspects being his sight, his sound, and his taste for danger. Understanding these three key aspects of your life could save your life in a key situation in the field. And that's basically what I get to do day in, day out, over and over and over and over
And
and over. Oh God! Like legitimately, do you know how insanity? It's insane. It's terrible.
Also, John, I have a question. Is there been like a certain voice that like you have used? Like I know you just did one, but like legitimately used the same voice for two different projects. Because I typically always try and make like a new voice for like a new role, but I'm
Like
starting to
legitimately,
run out
that
of
voice
material.
that I just did is one that I've had to do for like 30 different
Ugh, excuse me.
like 30 different projects because it's just want the exact same voice where you have that sort of monotone friendly voice where you can sound sort of the same and people can relate to you in a manner that sort of bounces from one word to the next.
I never
The
had
Fitness
this-
Gram Pacer test is
No, but have you ever like gotten any like like,
well,
have
you know,
have you done
it's
character
funny you
work
should ask
before?
about that because there's a voice like this that I've used in like 12 different projects.
So yeah, have you ever like gotten shit for using the same voice for several projects?
No, because I'm an extra usually.
Yeah, that's the thing though, is like I'm starting to run out of voice material. It's hard coming up with a
okay,
new
listen.
voice.
let me give you some advice here. And again, some people might give you shit for it, but here's my personal advice. Fuck those people, because one good, reliable, consistent voice filled with emotion is worth 100 voices that you can't do emotion in.
True.
You can only do a voice when you can do a voice with a range of emotion. Now, admittedly, there are some voices that don't require that range of emotion, but I can almost guarantee you that some of the best voice actors will be able to do a range with that character.
Yeah.
Because even someone like the Joker, who's laughing and happy, still has to sound sad from time to time.
Yeah.
Gotta love Mark Hamill.
Dude, I can do a terrible Mark Hamill, but that's about it.
Honestly, I could just appreciate the fact that most of the roles Mark Hamill done voice wise has just been as the Joker.
Yeah.
And even then, his voice still sounds pretty similar to the Joker. So it's like he
But
doesn't
the
really
thing
have to-
is, he does reliable. Again, we'll go back to the 3 keys of voice acting: availability, quality, reliability. Notice that there's no variety listed in those 3 keys of voice acting.
Mm.
I wanna
Mark
point-
Hamill has quality
I wanna
in
point-
everything he does,
I want to point
even
something
when he's
out.
half-assing that shit like in Rise of Skywalker.
Point something out real quick. I like how you're giving people a free fucking webinar about voice acting right now.
Hey,
I feel
listen.
like they're gonna get emailed by Steve Blum's like, dude, seriously?
Dude, do you think Steve Blum cares about some guy who makes most of his money
I
doing
mean, he
work
got
safety
me to
videos?
watch his damn webinar, so I think
Dude, shit! He's gonna just have to say, listen, do you want to take advice from some guy who does safety videos, or do you want to take advice from somebody who's actually done real work? And I'm just gonna be like, Steve! Oh, my heart! And I'm gonna run off crying. And that's how that's gonna go.
I will say, your point does make sense, John, because, with Steve as an example, I can't really remember the last time, besides like Transformers, when he actually tried to put a different
voice.
kind
Does
of
he
voice
have
to his
to?
own. No, because
No.
his normal voice is just amazing.
You have your bread and butter voice.
Like you can
Some
hear,
people have multiple bread
I-
and butter voices.
Yeah. It's like when you hear Starscream, you don't think it's fucking Steve. You don't think it's him at all.
I don't think much about Starscream!
I don't think much about Starscream, Megatron.
I
You
think
could
he's
do
way
Megatron
past cool.
and Starscream. That's not a good mix, Chris.
I
Lots
don't
of
know
enemies.
like what kind of Megatron you're talking about. I don't think that sounds like Megatron.
Hey, listen,
No, I'm talking
this
about
is
the
Megatron.
other.
Don't worry,
other-
Starscream. I'm gonna crush your neck.
Oh no, it's fucking Sonic.
I have one friend
Sonic
of mine.
has become Megatron. No, we're doomed.
It's like, fuck. I have one best friend who does like a perfect Roger Craig Smith, and then he also does like a really good Optimus Prime.
Now, let me tell you something else that's gonna rock your world that
Yes.
you're not even gonna have to pay for.
All right.
If they want Megatron, they'll hire the actor who actually plays him,
Yeah.
not you.
Yeah.
If they want Arnold Schwarzenegger, they'll hire Arnold, not
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. Well,
If they
there
want,
was that one moment.
Yeah,
where
You know what I
Farmers-
mean. you know what I mean.
Yeah,
If
I
they
know what
want
you
the
mean.
actual actor, they'll
They'll get the
hire the
actor.
actual actor. And
Yeah.
if you're doing that voice that's really similar to that actor, you're probably going to get a letter in the mail.
Yeah.
And it's
No,
not
I
going to be
feel that.
congratulating you on how close you are to the actor.
No, I know. I don't do impressions for my shit. If anything, I use like impressions as like a guideline. Like if I want a specific pitch or a specific tone or a specific sound to a character, and then I
Which,
just
hey!
change it.
There's an old adage that I have been taught for years. Do you know the difference between plagiarism and an original idea?
Now I know the basic explanation between the two, but I feel like you're
Schoolwork.
gonna
The amount of things you plagiarize from. If you're plagiarizing from one thing, it's plagiarism. You plagiarize from 1,000 things, it's an original idea.
True
Which
Now,
enough.
of course, that's
saved
not-
me in school.
That's not legal advice, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Got another message. Transformers voice act.
Transformers, more than meets the eye.
Marlene.
Didn't you know the Transformers are the voice actors?
Apparently.
Listen,
Transformers
Megatron's a
voice
real
act.
person.
Yeah,
He's-
right.
Barricade's a real person too.
Yeah,
So is
Barricade
Optimus
has a.
Prime.
Barricade's got a Twitch stream. You know, he takes his
Yeah.
shirt off and then gets banned.
God, that's the thing with fucking Optimus Prime, the original voice actor for him. Is like you see him, you would not think that voice comes out of that man, but it does.
Because
Peter
it's not
Cullen.
about the person.
I know. That's the thing I love about voice acting. It's always a surprise.
Peter Cullen actually did the sound effects for Predator, and you
What?
wouldn't expect that from him. Peter
Really?
Cullen, yeah. Fucking Optimus is the Predator. It's like, whoa.
Fuck, man.
Imagine that coming from Optimus. That'd be fucking terrifying. What's wrong with you, Prime?
Prime, no!
Before there was man, there was the cube.
Then there was
No,
the
before
Predator.
there was man, there was Xenomorph, apparently.
No, why'd you have to remind me of Animorph?
Oh, boy.
Animorphs. Animorphs, transform and roll out.
Go,
Oh
bud,
my
go.
God.
Did you know that
Uh.
Barricade started his life as a GoBot?
Yeah, I did.
Yep.
Damn.
Yep.
Yeah,
I love
that's fucking
Barricade.
Weird. They actually, Hasbro actually owns GoBot now, and they're like trying to mash the characters into it.
So Barricade
Transformers.
is gonna be. I think Noodle's having an existential crisis. You know, anytime I can make someone have an existential crisis, I call it a good day.
Oh yeah.
By the way, thank you guys for coming to my TED Talk. Everything you've been taught about voice acting is a lie. Go fuck yourselves. Wubba lubba dub dub. I'm in immense pain. Rick and Morty's still a fun show, right? No?
Eh, wubba dub dub dub.
I don't know. Is Rick and Morty even still on? Have
I
they
don't
finished
know.
the new season?
Does
I
it
don't
still
fucking-
exist? I never watched it.
It's like
I
after
don't know
it was
anything
like,
about
there's
it.
the third season is like a few episodes, then dead.
I mean, no. Freaking, I like watching Rick and Morty when I'm like drunk and I can't process anything.
I can't watch anything when I'm drunk.
Really?
It's either I'm playing pool or I'm jumping around off the walls.
I can't get drunk.
You can't?
What do you mean? What do you mean you can't get drunk?
So
no,
you're my
if
dad?
I actually get to the point where I'd get drunk, it would interact very poorly with my medicine and potentially cause a heart attack.
Ah,
Oh.
makes sense.
So like I can have a drink, right?
Yeah.
But I can't get drunk without risking a heart attack.
Well, how many drinks does it take to get you drunk?
I am very good at being able to hold my liquor, but at the same time, it's one of those where I don't need to have
Half a bottle
more
of
than
whiskey.
like a glass. I've gotten used to like, hey, I'll have a single glass of whiskey, I'll nurse that all day and I'll be fine.
Took me I drank like half a bottle of Jack Daniels at a New Year's party.
Also,
And I
it's
didn't
amusing
expect
that
you to
I'm the
do
oldest
that.
person here, and yet I sound probably like one of the youngest.
You sound like you're 26.
I mean, you want me to raise my voice? I can raise it so you sound.
Oh,
you know,
man.
just-
We're all gonna raise our voice.
Boy, I'm gonna raise my voice all the way up here.
Oh boy, I wonder what's for dinner.
Oh boy, I
This
wonder
piece
what's
is what
for
all
dinner.
true warriors strive for.
Noodle says, I'm too light to drink.
Yeah.
Like a little piece of paper floating on the wind.
Yeah.
Whoosh, whoosh,
Whoosh.
whoosh,
We're about to hit the
whoosh.
we're about to hit that 1 hour mark.
Yeah, I'm
The
probably
beautiful
gonna be
1 hour
hopping
mark.
off.
We're gonna lose Grizzly.
Yeah.
Grizzly. You're now Grizzly. You're no longer Grizzy, you're Grizzly.
I've been called so many goddamn things, John. Nobody can say Grizzy correctly. I've been called Grizzly, just Grizz, which is fine. I've been called Glizzy and like 30
Alright,
different
Griswoldo.
servers.
All right, Griswoldo.
Griswold. You know what? Only you, John, can call me that. Only you. That's a John nickname.
I specifically will call you Griswoldo, and no one will understand why.
Because nobody will be able to find me.
Yeah, it's like no one will find the body. Ooh.
Where's Chris Waldo? In my wood chipper.
In my wood chipper. He slides down so smooth thanks to my 55-gallon drum of all natural lube.
I can't imagine what that would smell like. Just a chopped up corpse and
It would smell like chopped up body and burning lube.
How the fuck would you know what that's? You know what? Never
Listen,
mind.
I've chopped up my fair share of people in a wood chipper. I'm just saying.
I feel like I'm gonna get banned on YouTube because of you guys.
Well,
Listen,
yes.
I'm just saying. You know, you shouldn't have invited me on this podcast because it's going to be the one and only episode we ever do.
Look, John.
Probably.
The most that YouTube cares about is that you don't say racial slurs and you don't show a penis. That's about it.
Okay, so
That
let me
makes
just
sense.
grab my penis and show everyone the tattooed N-word down the side, and we'll be good.
A 2-for-1.
It's the 2-for-1 special. Hey, listen, normally we give strikes, but we've decided to just skip right to the ban this time, Chief. So, congrats.
2-for-1.
New record.
It's a good thing as a voice actor. Whenever I want to hide any racial slurs, I just use a bleep effect.
Message
watch.
redacted.
Just
Yeah. Yeah.
N-
Okay, why was that message
I can't say it.
restricted? Okay, let me- Grizzfizz. Grizzfizz. The chat's giving you nicknames, Grizz.
wait, where is
Little
this?
Grizzy Boo Boo hopping through the
That
forest.
actually, believe it or not, that is very close to what my Steam name is.
Little
Oh,
Grizzy Boo
yeah.
Boo.
Yeah,
Grizzfizz.
that is very close.
So, okay, we're going to get everyone together and we're going to make our own Halo 1 machinima.
Oh no.
Yes.
I mean, I would
Reporting
do
for
like
duty, sir.
That's
No,
my
no,
line.
We're going to do a
No,
Halo 1 machinima
fine.
using Halo 1 for PC. We're going to mod it to get rid of the crosshair. It's going to be great. This is the announcement trait. That's what this stream was. This stream's the announcement.
What is an
We're only going to
MA5B
use us
flyer?
three as voice actors. And
So
it's going
tell
to star
me.
our personas.
What's the name of this project?
The project is Project Project It's just Project UH, and we never describe what UH stands for. And whenever we read the every episode, we'll have somebody read the title out.
Master
And it just
Chief
sounds like they're
going
saying Project
furry.
No, I'm not doing that.
Master Chief going furry.
I'll
Nya.
kill you.
Nya. I want
Nyan.
wuzzles and love.
Nyan nyan. Nyan nyan. Ni hao. Nyan. Rawr.
Cortana.
X3
Pet me.
pounces on you. Ooh woo, you so warm. Couldn't help but notice your bulge from across the floor.
I've had to say that fucking song is Angel Dust so many goddamn times.
Oh,
I-
why?
I heard
Why?
that you had to do that yesterday too.
Yeah,
Like you just joined. The
I could do it
call.
again. I could do it again. Why not? Is
What do you
YouTube
think,
gonna
Chad?
get care?
What do you think,
I'm gonna have
Chad? Should he do it?
About to hit him with this furry shit. They
I'm
don't
gonna
see
have
it
to
coming.
I'm gonna have to bleep a lot of the sexual
Okay,
things, aren't
so
I?
Yeah.
you know, one that I actually did get paid for about 4 different times was Modern Major General.
Oh. Well, Noodle said
Speaking
no.
of, Noodle said no.
She's
Okay,
screaming.
Noodle said no.
She's having a
All right, so
panic
time to do it.
attack.
That means you
got
got to do it. That
Alright.
means you got to do it.
Fuck, I gotta I gotta somehow work this so I can get the bleep going. All right. Fuck. You know, fucking no bleeps. I'm
That's
sorry.
the whole
I'm
song.
sorry.
Just all right,
I'm-
fuck.
All right. So I'm sorry, Chief. Man, there's probably not gonna be any bleeps. I can't work my way
Just
around
like
this.
do a sudden pause. Then start singing again.
You want me to just replace the word? You know, just go the.
Oh, dude, no, just like clear your
Heck
throat
yes.
every time you're about to say a bad word.
All right. Fair enough. All right.
Rawr, X-ray nuzzles pouncing on you. Ooh, you so warm. Couldn't help but notice your across for the floor. Nuzzles your necky wacky till the more tilled. Unzips your baggy ass pants. Oof, baby, you so musky. Take me home, pet me, and make me yours, and don't forget to stuff me. See me wag my little baby tail off of your, well, gee. Kisses and lickies your neck, I hope daddy likies. You nuzzles and wuzzles your chest, I be, getting thirsty. Hey, got a little itch, you think you can help me? Only 7 inches long, ooh, please adopt me. Pause on your, as I lick my lips, ooh, punish me, please. Bother him with this furry shit, you don't see it coming.
Bravissimo!
chat is
Bravissimo!
going apeshit right now.
Bravissimo! Yes! Yes! And now for something much less impressive. You ready for something much less impressive?
Yeah, go ahead.
I am the very model of a modern major general of information, vegetable, animal, and mineral, and in the King's of England I quote the Professor Sorka from mouth onto Waterloo in order categorical. I am very well acquainted with matters mathematical. I understand equations both simple and quadratical, but by no mere theorem I am teeming with a lot of news, with many cheerful facts about the square of the hypotenuse. I am very good at integral and differential calculus. I know the scientific names of beings and animalculous. In short, in matters vegetable, animal, and mineral, I am the very model of a modern major general. I know our mythic history, King Arthur's and Sir Caradox. I answer hard across the clever pretty days of a paradox. I quote in Aeneid all the crimes of Heliogabalus and conic second floor peculiarities, parabolus. I can tell undaunted Raphaels and Giottos and Zophanies. I know the croaking chorus from the frogs of Aristophanes. Then I can have a fugue of which I've heard the music's dinner for, and whistle all the airs of the infernal nonsense pinafore. Then I can write a washing bill in Babylonic cuneiform and tell you every detail of Caraticus' uniform. In short, in matters vegetable, animal, and mineral, I am the very model of a modern major general. In fact, when I learn what is meant by Mamelon and Ravelin, when I can tell it sights a chestnut rifle from a javelin, when such affairs of sorties and surprises I'm more wary at, and when I know precisely what is meant by commissariat, when I have learned what progress has been made in modern gunnery, when I know more of tactics than a novice in a nunnery, in short, when I have a smattering of elemental strategy, you'll say a better major general is never strategy. For my military knowledge when plucking infantry has only been brought down to the beginning of the century, but still in matters vegetable, animal, and mineral, I am the very model of a modern major general.
Okay, can I say
And
something?
that I have been paid a cumulative $80 to sing.
Can I say something?
I messed up like 2 times.
I feel like you just bombed a school. That's how fucking surprised I was. That was
Wow.
Yeah, I've been
Just-
paid like a cumulative $80 just to sing that stupid ass song. I messed up like 3 lines.
It sounds
Just
like somebody
whipping out.
somebody shot a gun in a Walmart, and I'm freaking out.
Ah!
Yeah, that's.
Just
I did not expect that.
whipping out the metaphorical dick
Yeah.
again.
The
Yeah, like
chat would
metaphorical
the chat just went silent real quick, real quick.
Well, the thing is, that's another thing that I'm paid for quite often is the fast talking shit.
You would be a good
Mm.
blur, because he's a fast talker.
I've also done Flash before, even
Oh,
though I
you have?
can't do the voice well. It's just because you can talk pretty fast.
I mean, you need like a mid baritone.
Oh my. Friend is asking me to record something as Angel Dust. Fuck yeah, sure. why
Hey,
not?
could you record your this angel dust thing?
Oh, sure I
How
can,
much Red Bull do
baby.
you drink?
None actually. It's bad for my heart. I am boring.
I'm Discount Michael Kovac.
Ah, discount Michael Kovac.
All you need is the title "Sense of Right" and you be in a toy box at a YB&B. And I could
No,
roll-
Noodle, it's not an ADHD thing. It's practicing for doing the
He does.
At
Act
one
like
point,
he
I wanted
has,
to be an auctioneer.
He has a lot of energy. He brings a lot of energy with him.
I wanted to be an
Uh,
auctioneer, and you have to have a lot of energy for that kind of shit. So it's one of those practiced things rather than nature.
Mm.
Kind of reminds me of the
Okay.
TurboTax commercial.
Micro Machines is the one I usually get.
Chief Zerman, I'm gonna have to dip. I got some shit to work on.
Well, you're more than open to join.
It was really nice meeting you, John.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for joining,
Glad
Grizzy.
you joined the stream.
It was
Enjoyed
my
doing the
pleasure.
Same voice over and over and over again.
My pleasure, sir. Finishing this fight.
Oh no,
this
he's gonna
podcast.
give the hotel back their bomb. No, no.
Goodbye, Aspen Hotel.
I'll teabag on your corpse later.
Okay, see ya.
All right, see you, man.
So now it's just the two of us.
Yeah, it's
We can make it, you and I. Just the two of us.
Don't
can make it try.
you forget about me.
Oh, don't you when you walk on by.
When you hear my name.
Yes, this becomes a singing stream where we sing stupid bullshit at each other.
Copyright claim.
Who cares anymore? I mean, shit. It's not like we're on Twitch where it's going to get instantly shut down. It's just going to get claimed
Yeah.
by Latin Artur.
I mean, I don't even care.
What? You going to make money off this shit? No.
I don't plan to. I plan to do this for fun.
Exactly. We're gonna do a live stream for fun.
That's the entire point of this. I might.
And then we're going to wind up getting guests on and I can talk over them. It'll be great.
If it gets to that point and fucking just mildly infuriate fucking Steve Blum.
Yeah, we bring Steve Blum on and it's just, he comes on and he's like calm
I need to go meditate in my
and
field.
collected and he's talking. Hey, it's Steve Blum! Oh my gosh, guys! I thought this was going to be a professional. Oh my gosh, it's so cool! I was in the middle of time. Oh my gosh!
I'm gonna have that like a John the Weapon. Every time you pull the trigger, he's gonna fanboy.
I know, right?
Should just have that gun. Just put a audio on it.
Listen, every time we have somebody on, no matter how small a guest they are,
It's still
I'll just
gonna
do
be
some I'll do some mild research,
Yeah.
and I will just fanboy to the extreme over the littlest thing that they did that was the least impressive.
Oh boy.
Oh man, wait! This voice actor was in Home Alone 3? Oh my gosh! So, Chief,
It was up.
you got any other topics for us?
Why did Black Team die in Halo Escalation?
That's classified.
Fuck you, 343. I know you're making
Look-
Halo Infinite, but I'm still pissed off about that.
I'm gonna say, fuck you 343 is a standard reaction to anything 343 has ever done.
That's the
'cause they're a
only
horrific
thing I
company.
say fuck you about, actually, is Black Team dying.
No, I say 343 has no right to exist, and Halo should have gone with Bungie.
Only if they didn't divorce.
No. I think even if they divorced, Halo should have been with Bungie, its rightful parents, because 343 are abusive adoptees.
Hey, at least they're starting to fix their shit with Halo Infinite.
I don't know. Halo Infinite's got me worried.
I mean, a lot.
Unless somebody suddenly sends me a message that says, "Hey, you want to do voice acting in Halo Infinite?" In which case, I will immediately change my tune and start suddenly proclaiming that, hey, no, Halo Infinite is the best thing ever.
Hey, John, what are you gonna be when you grow up? I'm gonna get abducted by some random fuckers and become a super soldier. And be the most heroic bitch you ever seen.
That's nice. Hey, Billy, what are you gonna do when you grow up? I'm gonna die on a Halo ring. All right, you kids are fucked up.
It's like they're in school and just they got to tell about what they're gonna do for a career. It's just John is like,
I'm gonna be abducted and given augmentation and given drugs.
I'm gonna be abducted and given drugs, and that's his whole presentation. And that's how John was sent to the principal's office. I'm sorry, John. You just got sent to the principal's office again.
So, John, you're never gonna become a super soldier, man. You're not gonna be that. You're gonna
Yeah, you're kind of
You're not Captain America. Okay.
Yeah, you're not Captain America. You're kind of just on way too many drugs.
it'd be a fucking weird story.
This is the alternate universe where John doesn't get captured and instead
Yeah.
becomes a standard issue Marine. Okay. The entire plot of the Halo franchise, but Master Chief is just a bog standard Marine.
Oh yeah, I actually did that I actually wrote a character. I didn't know what last name to give him, so I just called him John Downs, for ironic. But he
Lol.
became an ODST. And
Well,
he was known for his luck.
You know, what I always wanted in the Halo franchise was just a game where you play not an ODST, not a space Spartan, just a generic soldier.
UNSC.
And you like start the game, and it's like when you're starting out and you're just dealing with insurrectionists and you're like fighting terrorist groups, and it's basically like Modern Warfare but in space.
It feels like you're talking about a lot of units in Arma 3 with Operation Trebuchet.
No, hear me out. Like, it starts out, and it's just like this. You're going through operation after operation, and you keep it as secret as you can. That the big twist at the halfway point of the game is you're trying to de-escalate a terrorist operation, and the planet gets glassed. And that's when the thing starts with you fighting Covenant, and you figure out just how fucked regular humans are against Covenant.
Oh, yeah.
And it turns into a horror game where you're trying to survive.
Especially the Blamite.
Just against grunts! Just grunts!
A grunt's fucking terrifying. They're like 5 feet tall. They're not like 3 foot. They're fucking large.
But every Gary's Mod roleplay server, as well you'll know, makes them so fucking tiny.
They also don't follow any lore.
No, they
At
don't.
all.
No, they don't.
And they just make it like a generic, like, Spartans don't have medics. They're medically trained, same with ODSTs. And yet they have ODST medics and fucking Spartans.
So, I'm working on a project on my sidelines for Gary's Mod just because I'm a glutton for punishment, apparently. And it's Insurrection era.
Yeah.
Following the CMA, of all things.
The fuck?
The Colonial Military Authority. Not the ODSTs. Not the Spartans. The fucking CMA.
Might be from...
No,
sounds
they've been
familiar.
mentioned in all the video games.
Right.
They are the colonial military, and they get absorbed into ONI and the UNSC, but they were basically... So effectively you had the inner sphere, which was controlled by ONI, and the outer sphere, which was colonial intelligence and the Colonial Military Authority.
Right.
And they were two separate governments operated under EarthGov, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when a planet was developed enough, it would pass from the outer sphere to the inner sphere. So you were slowly always expanding the inner sphere, but the outer sphere was always controlled under Colonial Military Authority.
Yeah.
2 Johns in 1 live. Oh.
And they're both
Bitch.
lore freaks.
They're both lore freaks. It's crazy, I know, right?
Especially about Halo, because...
2 Johns
Boy.
talk Halo.
Alright, chat, what do you think we should talk about besides Halo?
Because I can talk about Halo for hours.
Oh yeah, same here. Well, you late...